Hello, it's Compound Interest Stock Guy. In this video, I'm just going to be talking about the weather and, we're in for some cold weather. What did I get? I got this. So it's Namaste. It's Balanced Light. It has 2.43 milligrams of THC and 2.75 milligrams of CBD. So I picked that up for $17 in the store. It has 15 capsules, so every capsule is about $1.10 or so. Not too bad. I better put my seatbelt on. There, doesn't get all mad at me, even though I'm not driving. But yeah, so it's gonna be cold. It's minus 19 right now. Wind chills around minus 30. We're getting 30-kilometer gusts. And then tonight it's going to be about minus 28, minus 30, and then wind gusts very high in the morning, getting up to wind chills of like minus 40. So I think the only people who watch my channel who really have to deal with cold weather is me, and then Sheldon Snow. Sheldon Snow's got to deal with some really cold weather. I know JG's he's in the warm weather. I know who else? Five Finger Lid, he's got some warm weather. Probably Eduardo's probably got some cold weather, though he's out in Ontario. So it's gonna be warm at the end of the month, but January is the coldest month out here in northern BC. I don't know why I said northern Alberta in a video ago. I guess I just don't consider BC that cold, so then it's cold up here, so I called it Alberta or something, but I don't know. I also got 3.5 grams of these Citrique, so it's re-up, and it's 13.1%. So I don't understand the deal with the re-up, but basically they said that they get it for $18, and she's saying that it's lower than the one on the online store. I don't know. I'd have to look at it, what the percentage is, but that's 13.1%, I believe. And Citrique's not like a high THC strain. It's not like D-Bubba for Namaste Zenabis. So I like it. I've already rolled quite a few joints with it, so then I don't have to roll them. Gonna take it easy, take those pills too, so then I don't got to go outside if I want to, get a little bit of cannabis in my system. It's good. I like our body's an endocannabinoid system. So with platinum's gonna be interesting to watch this week. NILSY is really on my radar. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I may be getting a position, a really small position. It's like a $32 a stock, and that's in USD on the OTC. But that's like a fucking huge player. Do you know who's connected with it? Is there's a guy named who's Vladimir Putin, right? So there's a guy from Russia, and he's a businessman, and his name's Vladimir Putin. So it's like, but yeah, he's like a really big businessman, and I don't know, he's all connected with that NILSY project. He's been connected with other big projects. When I did some research on him, the guy's a billionaire. So I don't know, it's interesting. I'm learning more about different concepts as far as the palladium market goes. Well, I kind of like understood that there was like the supply balance with palladium in Russia. Like maybe Russia doesn't export any, so then if they want to get palladium, they have to get it from other countries, and it's like kind of rare. Whereas like the Norilsk project has like a lot of it, and they're also getting a bit of rhodium, and rhodium's $8,000 an ounce. And I was talking about that when it was $1,600 an ounce. No, I never bought it. I wanted to when it was even lower than that. It just cost you $225. There's this guy named Salivate Metal, and he does all these videos, and he doesn't show his face, but he buys bullion, and he shows all his bullion. So Salivate Metal, I believe. I may leave the link down below, but the guy, he just talks about you know, palladium, platinum, gold, silver, rhodium. He's all into that, but he doesn't want to show his face because he probably has like $500,000 or $1 million in bullion. So I mean, if somebody was to like find out where he lives, they could like put a gun to his face and then like take all his bullion, right? So but I think it's a really cool channel that he's got, and he's just talking about how I watched him a long time ago when he bought the rhodium. But yeah, I mean, I watch a lot of these people that are all about that kind of mentality, like Gregory Mannarino, who else? Jeremiah Babe. It's cold. Anyways, I'm gonna go do a live stream later tonight, and eat some food. I got some chicken. So anyways, hope you guys are enjoying your weekend, and we got a good week. Get some better news in the cannabis sector. I mean, it's been pretty bad. I mean, even for the best companies that are super set off, I'm talking about like Valens, Labs, Chronos, even Oxley. I mean, with Cyberworld's talking about Oxley, he's got a position in them. I don't have a position in Oxley, but I mean, you can't deny the fact that they're very set up for legalization 2.0. I was having a discussion in the store. She was showing me the Afria vape pen, and it has like a more of a dosage. Like when you have the vape, it'll say like it'll stop after and it'll vibrate. So that's kind of cool, like for a medical, for an actual dose. So it's called like Dosist by Afria. But I mean, I don't think they're gonna sell nearly as much as with Oxley and Chronos and even Aurora. Yeah, Aurora's doing good, but I mean, they're not. I'm hearing when I'm in the store, like that's my intel. When I look at the BC Cannabis store, when I see what's sold out, that's my intel. As well as going into these stores, so they're telling me that, you know, for themselves, they're buying the Collab, which is an Oxley product, because it's the best prices and it's like a good product. And you know, then they're talking about the edibles, and they're saying like, well, if it was under $10, like if the products came out and they were all like $15, then it wouldn't do so well. But they're finding like they're selling a fair bit of edibles because, you know, the price at like $7-8 isn't too bad, especially for people that don't like smoke cannabis. Like you can't get any licensed LP stuff that besides capsules that you don't have to vape or smoke. So the ability to do that is a game changer for people that would never think about using cannabis to you know, like I saw the Tilray teas. They were the CBD teas, and they had 10 milligrams CBD. They were sold out. And then, you know, I think Aurora just had a lot of products because they all had their chocolates there and their cartridges. And Oxy's got their like the 4A products, and I didn't get any edibles. I think it's a better price at the other store, but it's pretty much the same. But at the same time, like $7 after tax, like works out to like $8 for an edible, and you get 10 milligrams of THC. I mean, when you get this, because I'm like really smart, right? Like as far as my math skills go, I'm in like the top 1% for math skills. Like I did a test. Like I got learning disabilities, so this is why I know this stuff. Some of my like my knowledge in my head isn't like my English or stuff like that isn't the best, but I become like really intelligent. But as far as my math skills go, they're in the top 1%, like the times and minus and all that crap like that. So I just know what my strengths are and I know what my weaknesses are. But you know, that's the thing in the world. You have to learn your weaknesses, you gotta learn your strengths, and then you gotta roll with that. But regardless, when you look at this, okay, you got 2.4 milligrams times 15. So 15, like 24, that's about like 30, oh, it's like 24. Yeah, it's about 36 milligrams, somewhere around 36 milligrams for the 15, but you're getting the CBD of about 2.75, so you're getting about 40 to 45 milligrams. Yeah, not quite 45, but about 40 milligrams without having a calculator. But that's 40 milligrams of CBD, so you're getting about 80 milligrams of CBD and THC for about $17. So, I mean, you're paying about 50 cents, I guess, so per milligram. No, I don't think that I got that math right. It's about, for 10 milligrams, I'd be paying about $4. So this is cheaper, but the Ready Can has really good deals. They got 5, like, I think these are gonna go down in price, or they'll have like a 30 capsules for maybe like $25, because I think that's the best way for Namaste Zenabis to do it, is if they have bigger bulk. Like, that's what the lady, she said she got a 7 gram of the Citrique, I think, or on the re-up, and it's like $35. So if you get an ounce, that's like $140, like at that rate. But if you were to buy an ounce, like realistically the deal should be around like $110. So, you know, just, you gotta have a bulk order. These companies, like, they gotta be smart, like that's what Hexo's doing. And then, so if you get 15 of these, then, or with you got 30 capsules and you're paying like a lot cheaper per capsule, so then people are like, oh, okay, this is a good deal. But until it happens, I mean, you're still, I mean, there's a lot of sale through, you don't kid yourself. But as far as it going from like a $1 to a $5 billion market in Canada, things like that need to happen, as well as more stores. But anyways, I might do a live stream later, so stay tuned. Anyways, keep compounding your info, listen to my lingo. And shaka, peace, I'm out.